Class 12th, Subject Business Studies, Chapter 5, Organizing, Lecture 2. Good morning, students. In our last lecture, we have read about organizing and its process. In this lecture, we'll study about importance of organizing. Let's start our topic. Importance of organizing. The significance of organizing function mainly arises from the fact that it helps in survival and growth of the enterprise. Means, if we are organizing things and person on a particular place in the business enterprise, so it helps in the survival and growth of the enterprise. And it also helps the business to perform tasks and successfully meet goals. If we are doing organizing function perfectly, it helps the business to perform tasks. Whatever the operations or tasks are to be completed, business can easily perform it and successfully meet its goals. Fine. So our first point is benefits of specialization. Under organizing, all the activities are subdivided into various works. For all the works, competent people are appointed who became expert by doing a particular job again and again. In this way, the maximum work is accomplished in the minimum span of time and the organization gets the benefit of specialization. They are saying that in the organization, so many people are there, but they are specialized in a particular type of job only. And if we give the people the job according to their interest only, in which they got specialization, they will be able to do that work up to the extent and in the best way they can. Fine. So the business organization get the specialization benefit if they are giving the jobs according to this strategy only. So organizing leads to orderly sharing jobs amongst the employees. This is done by allocating the specific jobs on a regular basis to the employees. And by performing the same tasks again and again, the employees gain proficiency in that particular type of job, which facilitates the specialization and increases productivity as well. Fine. Our second topic is clarity in working relationships. Organizing clarifies the working relationship among employees. It specifies who is to report to whom, and communication became effective. It also helps in fixing accountability. Accountability means if some person is doing some work, then to whom he is responsible and to whom he will ask about his problem solution. It specifies the clarity in working relationships. Fine. So the process organizing involves establishing a hierarchical order of well-defined jobs. As a result, every employee clarifies and understands what is the extent of his authority and to whom he is answerable. Fine. So, beta, the fixation of responsibility and extent of authority ensures systematic flow of information and instruction within the organization. Clarity in working relationship means the employee should know to whom they are answerable and to whom they are responsible. Fine. Organizing help in clarity in working relationship of the employees. Next one is effective administration. It has generally been observed that there is always a condition of doubt about the authority of managers among themselves. The process of organizing makes a clear mention of each and every activity of every manager. Means organizing tells that what is the activity and what is the authority and responsibility of every manager, and also their jobs. It is also made clear as to whom shall a manager order for a particular job. So everybody also knows to whom they are accountable. In this way, confusion about authority is put to an end. If everybody knows that what is the responsibility and accountability and authority of a particular person, there will be no state of confusion at that time. So organizing provide effective administration in the organization. Fine. It helps to remove confusion in terms of roles and responsibilities associated with each job by providing clear-cut job structures. Clear-cut job structures means everybody should know about their responsibility and authority. Fine. Next one is optimum utilization of resources. Optimum utilization of resources says that effective organizing ensures proper allocation of jobs and helps to avoid duplication of activities. So this leads to optimum utilization of resources, be it human, say it be physical or financial. Fine. So organizing helps to avoid wastage of resources and efforts within the organization. Organizing helps the organization to optimum utilization of resources. Our fifth point is development of personnel. What do you mean by it? Development of employees. Fine. So organizing involves delegation of work to the employees in accordance to their relative competence, which enable them to realize their full potential. They are saying organizing helps the employee to know their full potential, and it also encourages the employees. Fine. So under the process of organizing, the delegation of authority is practiced. This is done so that every individual should get to know about the work done by them, and it provides opportunity of taking decisions to the subordinates. Fine. So that the employees try to find out the latest techniques of doing some particular work. It helps them to grow and develop. Fine. Sixth point is adaptation to change. Adaptation to change means every business operates in dynamic environment, So the success of enterprise lies in its ability to carry out the transaction smoothly. They are saying that every business operates in dynamic environment. So it's the ability of the business, how it carries the changing situation and how it carries out transaction in the changing situation. So organizing helps to create a stable organization and ensures that the required changes do not affect the survival and growth of the organization. Means if the things are organized in the organization and if the environment is also changed, so According to the organization, according to the organizing done in the organization, they can easily adapt the environment and business can easily change its strategy according to the changing environment. Fine. Our seventh point is expansion and growth. Organizing offers a lot of benefits to an organization by promoting its smooth working and stability. So this provides confidence to the managers to deviate from existing norms and take up a new challenge in the interest of the organization. Fine. So organizing helps the organization to expand and grow according to the new technology comes in the environment. Fine. So all these were the importance of organizing. Your homework is you to read it, revise it thoroughly and write down in your prayer notebook.